barn find sections have filled in. Cars down both sides, left and right. And that Yenko Nova parked here in the middle in the front. We saw this car previously. So over here is a 70 Olds Cutlass, a W31 car. These cars actually ran pretty hard. This one happens to be missing its carburetor. Let's take a peek, see what the quarter panels look like on this thing. Seen better, seen worse. Rear bumper's all there. Trailer hitch. Let's take a look at the rot that was under the roof of this car. Pretty nasty. Well, let's take a peek what it looks like on the other side. Steel sunroof. Pretty clean interior. Actually, really clean interior. For 1972 Pontiac Grand Prix, it's got a really nice interior. Black and gold, it's an SSJ model. Let's take a peek at the roof on this side. Not as bad as the other side. Guaranteed you had leakage through the back window with the rot there. Wonder what the trunk looks like on the inside. Doesn't look like the car was ever hit. There's your emergency light here mounted to the right fender skirt. Guaranteed that AC compressor is seized. But overall, cool car. Pretty cool to take that thing apart. 1971 Mustang Boss 351. We have a video on one of these. And that video showcases a car that was fully restored. There's an 812 car. 70 Cuda 440 6-barrel car. Engine is completely gone. 68 Hurst Olds here. Here's another 812 car. 69 Super B. A little bit of rust and rot in that fender. The lift-off fiberglass hood. 69 Plymouth Barracuda. One of those muscle bikes should be over here. This is a Formula S car. And it looks like it has some damage down the right side. I know an appraiser that can write an estimate to repair that damage. Formula S cars were cool. Throw a convertible top on it and it becomes even more valuable. 68 SS 396 Chevelle. Looks like this one might be in progress. They have the fenders covered in plastic, probably to prevent moisture corrosion on the bare metal. Got some filler work going on there. Probably stopped working on it just to bring it to the show. Car's stripped naked, all the glass is out of it, the interior is completely gutted, and there's no engine or transmission in it. 1970 Dodge Challenger RT. This is a Hemi car. Wonder where this one was found. It's a cool car. Definitely worth restoring. Very interesting to see if this car shows up here at this show at some point in the future, fully restored. '70 Superbird, lemon twist yellow. Looks like this car might be in progress as well. See if the fender tag is still there. Nope, it's been removed. Inner panel's been replaced. Let's take a peek at the interior. Looks like the car was red at some point. The wing was high enough for the trunk lid to be able to be opened up. You got numbers in the trunk gutter back here. You can associate those numbers. Two separate pieces. Here's the seam. Both have the same numerical sequence numbers. On these cars, those numbers are able to be used for authentication of the vehicle. We'll discuss more of that in another video. Somebody got silly and printed a photo of Bob Ashton, put him in the window. This Charger's got quite a bit of surface rust, a little bit of rot here and there. Section of the fender's missing. 1969 Dodge Charger 500. We've seen multiples of these cars fully restored out on the show floor. I wonder if any of those other ones have ever looked like this to start off with. A little rough, but restorable. Car appears to be pretty complete, with the exception of the rotted areas. Old school Keystone Classics. Quite a bit of rust and rot here as well. There's a good indication as to the body lines from the factory. A big gap big enough for me to stick my finger in. Typical. '71 Plymouth GTX 446 pack car. '65 Ford Galaxy 500. This one's not all that bad compared to some of the other rot buckets that are in here. A '69 Super B. This one's not so bad either. '68 Hurst Olds. Pretty rare car. I think they made like 505 of these things. '71 Challenger with a 340. This one isn't terrible either. Things are getting better as we roll down the aisle. '71 Ford Torino GT. Engine right up to the carburetor. All the plug wires are on it and everything. It's all still there. Looks like the only thing that's not on there is the air cleaner. Should be maybe missing a fan shroud as well. I would think that this car should have a fan shroud. '65 Malibu SS. They're claiming it to be a Z16 car. if in fact that is true, maybe this yellow color is original to the car. You're right down to the roof drip area under the molding, and that's definitely the proper color yellow. They made 201 Z16 cars. They were all 1965 Malibu SS with a hydraulic lifter 396 375 horse engine in them. There's a bunch of other things that were specific to the car. The list is long. That list includes different spindles than what were found on a typical Malibu. It says that this car was sold at Lohman Chevrolet in Waterbury, Connecticut. That's interesting, because I can drive to Lohman Chevrolet in Waterbury, Connecticut in something less than 15 minutes through the back roads, never touch the highway. Always a well-known high-performance dealership. You can find them on the Corvette listing of the highest volume selling dealers. '70 Plymouth Cuda, a Hemi car. So I wonder if the VIN is with this car here somewhere. Sure enough, if you look over here, you see the letter R, which is going to indicate that this is a true Hemi car. Hole in the floor for a 4-speed. I would venture a guess that we will find this car back here on display, fully restored at some point in the future. Those are all your fender tag codes reproduced on a piece of paper. Just about guarantee you the owner of the car just wrote them down, stuck the piece of paper on there, has removed the tag for safekeeping, because that's incredibly valuable to this car. Here's some more specifications on the car. Our friend the auto archaeologist has inspected the car. His name is associated. His channel is very worth your while to check out. Got some great cars, great stories, very knowledgeable individual, and just an absolute super nice guy. I have seen him running a little cart up and down the aisles here, helping out to set up the show, place cars, give information, direct people where they need to go. Again, the auto archaeologist. Check him out on his YouTube channel. Fantastic guy. So that's it for the barn find section. Once again, an absolutely phenomenal job.